Yo, what is going on, everybody? So I thought I'd make a quick little update. I'm going to be doing a more in-depth video on this later for the RAM issues for my PC. For those of you wondering, the motherboard I have is a ROG STRIX X87O-A gaming Wi-Fi motherboard from ASUS. And for the last 6 months to a year, not sure how long, I have been running 64 gigabytes of CO30, 6000 megahertz of RAM from G-Skill. And within this last week, I've been having issues. RAM, like the VRAM light has popped up on my motherboard about 2-3 times. So, I do my due diligence. I contact G-Skill. I contact ASUS. G-Skill is obviously ready to RMA it. No problem. No questions asked. I go check with ASUS just to make sure it's nothing with the motherboard. Because if those of you who know and have looked at the YouTube shorts on my channel, I've also had black screen issues just recently within this last week with not only my 3090 but also my 5080. To a few people pointed out it's probably my GPU slot on my motherboard. So I did a 3-hour phone call with ASUS today, and they narrowed down the problem, saying that my RAM is not on the approved list of RAMs to use for my motherboard. So on this phone call, obviously I have them send me the list of approved RAMs to use on the ROG STRIX X87O-A gaming Wi-Fi motherboard. And lo and behold, to my absolute shock, there is not one model number RAM listed that is above 32 gigabytes that is approved on the list. So I asked him the question, hey, why don't I see a single model number for any RAM, Corsair, G-Skill, King, you name it, that's above 32 gigabytes? Can you please give me a model number or a link to RAM that is above 32 gigabytes that is approved for this board? He puts me on hold for 5 minutes, comes back and tells me, sir, we're going to have to ask you to use RAM that is on the approved list for this motherboard. And so I reiterate the question to him. I said, so do you not have any RAM model number, anything that's above 32 gigabytes that's on this approved list? To where they replied to me, no. So at this point, I'm going to be returning my ROG STRIX X87O-A gaming Wi-Fi motherboard from ASUS and replacing it with I'll get back to you on that because I forgot the name. But it's another X87O-A gaming Wi-Fi motherboard that's Wi-Fi 7, and it's called Ice. It kind of looks like there's an eagle on it, or a bird. Anyways, I'm going to be looking into replacing it from that because Amazon's kind enough to say, hey, listen, if nothing works out for you, you can return it and we'll give you a refund. So